So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Italy. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. India have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
So it's down to business here. Raspadori! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Costa Curta. Saliba. Rodri. Beckham. Oh, that's well spotted. Tonali. White gets across to intercept that. And this is Beckham. And this is... And Stoichkov! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a decent clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Politano. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Now it's Keane. Oh, good spread. And here's Politano. Beckham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Keane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Keane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Point-blank header! No, not the best of headers. White is always looking to play quality balls. Bellingham. And this is Stoichkov. Played out to the right. White has it out wide and in space. Now the delivery. It's a mighty effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Bellingham. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's straight offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Stoichkov. Nicely weighted. And the finish! They've scored! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Assegnato al 27esimo minuto, numero 8.
India have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Udogi. And he won't reach that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Stoichkov. Rodri. Spread out to the left. And it's played in. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Udogi, Tonali, Raspadori, to Barella, Politano. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard, now White, Beckham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Locatelli.
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Saliba. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bellingham. And here's Neymar. Bellingham. White picks it up out wide. The ball swung in. Tries to get it clear. Locatelli. Udogi. Raspadori. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance here. Ødegaard. Now Costa Curta. And it's Rodri. And it's Beckham. It's Bellingham.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
India leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Shot at goal! Tonali. That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No luck with that dink over the top. It is a corner, good chance. And now they can spring out of defence. Barella. Oh, easy pickings there. Stood up well to him there. Tonali. Raspadori. Played out to the left flank. Ødegaard. Saliba. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Locatelli gets a foot in here. Team still separated by the game's only goal. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a promising position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bellingham. And here's Stoichkov. Quality ball. Locatelli. Barella. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that was nowhere near his best. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He has a look up. Politano. Keane receives it in a good position here. And it's Udogi. Oh, nice touch. Keane.
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
White. And it's Rodri. It's Bellingham. Ødegaard. And here's Neymar. And he's been shifted off it. Bastoni. Barella. Italy looking to pass their way through. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Barella. And he's picked it up out wide. Deep cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicked it back promptly. He's on it. Can he get away? Ødegaard. White. Rodri. Now Saliba. Costa Curta. Beckham. Opts for safety. And it's Van Dijk. Beckham. Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's played it in low. Di Lorenzo attempts a clearance. Crossed in. Oh, smashing header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 14.
Italy can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero
Barella.
7, il numero 3.
And it's Di Marco. Out to the left it goes. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Bellanova's cross. Van Dijk with the clearance. Has a shot! Always going over the top.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Van Dijk. India moments now away from seeing this one out. Now Saliba. Van Dijk. No unnecessary risks and the game is petering out here. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Throw in.
Ci sarà un
And that
minuto
was
di
asking
recupero.
just too much of him.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
And that is that. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Stoichkov taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.